really picking shots now. Looking for the target. That's when a man picks his shots.
And Molinares is arm weary but won't stop throwing punches.
Now the uppercut to Stone would be great because you see how there's the uppercut. Because Molinares is here, he's leaning into the punches.
Pick another punch for him, Ray.
Watch the right hand. But most of the uppercuts, those are the type of punches that raise the chin of the opponent for the left hook.
That punch was clearly after the bell, and Starling is being counted out. 8, 9, 10.
Unbelievable.
With one of the lucky punches of all time. And in my view, Larry, clearly after the bell.
We've had 2 freak occurrences tonight. There's a punch after the bell. I thought so as well. A punch out of the blue, sort of like the one that Barkley landed on Tommy Hearns when Hearns was ahead in their middleweight championship fight. And there is chaos in the ring.
Every Colombian who's ever had a ticket to Atlantic City is in there right now. It's a mob scene in the ring. We've heard nothing official, but the timekeeper counted and Joe Cortez counted Starling out.
The timekeeper has said that the punch landed at the bell. For whatever it's worth, I don't think it would have made any difference. Let's see if we can get it now in a replay on whether that punch landed before, during, or after the bell. I thought it landed immediately after the bell.
I don't think there's any doubt. There was none in my mind at the time it landed. I could be proven wrong here, but let's see.
Larry Hazard.
No question about it.
Definitely at least a second after the bell.
He launched the punch well after the bell had sounded.
Beyond any doubt, I don't know if there's any recourse. Let me go up in the ring and check.
So Larry Merchant goes into the ring. You look at Tomas Molinares, the fighter who is still standing. Marlon Starling is still on a stool in the neutral corner just in front of us. This is one of the most star-crossed careers in boxing. An uphill fight all the way. And right now it appears that Marlon Starling may have been victimized by a terrible bad break.
Well, there's nothing really to be said other than to feel sympathy for Marlon Starling. But hopefully we get another shot at that knockout. And here both guys are throwing punches. Starling's inside. Molinares throwing his punches. Can't really hear the bell because of the crowd.
There you heard it. Heard the bell, saw the punch launch, clearly after the bell. There had been other punches after the bell earlier in the fight. We look at it again, Ray, and let's stay out and be quiet.
But also, they were in emotion of throwing punches too. So it's tough to justify it.
Above us, Tomas Molinares, his eyes swollen shut from the punches issued by Marlon Starling, is shouting to the assembled crowd. The Colombian flag is waving throughout the arena, and we go to Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Referee Joe Cortez rules that the final punch was thrown as the bell rang. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell. The count continues. The winner and new champion from Barranquilla, Colombia, Tomas Molinares.
It is a human sport, Ray, and it is subject to human error. And I believe we have just seen one. Larry Merchant is standing in the center of the ring with referee Joe Cortez. And I'm going to throw to Larry. for a shot, but Larry, you go.
All right. I'm with referee Joe Cortez. Joe, how did you see the punch?
Well, the punch was in motion at the bell. Molinari threw the punch. And as it was the bell was ringing, the punch was already in action, and he just banged him and tagged him. I have to count.
What would you say if we showed you a replay and it showed that the punch was launched after the bell?
Well, I tell you, I'm human. I saw the punch as they were already in progress when the bell rang. The punch is already in progress, and he got tagged.
Thank you very much, Joe. Just one thing. I do want to tell you that Marlon Starling's handlers have stated that they will protest this fight.